Hi everyone, my name is Candice Miller and today I'm going to be giving you 10 hair growth tips for natural hair. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to be styling my hair because I have school in an hour. So we're just going to take down the first section and get started and talk about some hair growth tips. Okay. First, I'm going to preface this video and say hair growth is also a result of genetics, diet, water intake, exercise, and stress levels. So these tips are for after you get those things in line. Then you can start considering tips like this. First tip, choose low manipulation hairstyles. Do not choose hairstyles that you have to refresh every day, because that pulls out unnecessary hairs. Raking through your hair like this that I'm doing right now pulls out hairs. And if you're trying to grow your hair, you don't want to pull out hairs unnecessarily or for no reason. But right now, my reason is to moisturize and style. Low manipulation hairstyles can consist of mini twists, mini braids, a high puff, or just a ponytail that doesn't require too much slicking. Because when you slick your hair, you have to refresh to go so it can be slick or sleek every day. And that takes a lot of manipulation. Low manipulation can also mean like avoiding combs and brushes, because that also pulls out hairs, good hairs that are still healthy and not loose hairs that are about to fall out anyway. So be wary of high manipulation hairstyles and try to opt for a more low manipulation hairstyle. My favorite is mini twist. Next, moisturize according to your hair porosity. Do not just, I know it's easy for like new naturals to just go on YouTube and find people with hair that looks similar to your hair type, like 4C, 4B, whatever classification you fall under, and then just kind of copy and paste their hair routine. Even if it looks similar, your hair is different. So you're going to be wasting your money just trying to follow their routine. So moisturize according to your hair porosity. If you're a low porosity, that means you have less pores in each strand and it's hard for your hair to take in moisture. If you have high porosity, then it's easy for your hair to take in moisture. The downsides are high porosity loses moisture fast, while low porosity retains moisture longer. So moisturize according to your hair porosity. I'm low porosity and I wet my hair a lot before adding any product, and then I have to work the product in a lot so that it can actually soak in and not sit on top of my hair. Number 3, avoid heating tools. I wish someone would have told me this when I was younger. If I would have avoided heating tools, I might be waist length by now. But avoid heating tools. Flat irons, blow dryers, hot combs, all of the above. Avoid them because they cause heat damage to your hair. And that heat damage is an irreversible damage to your curl pattern. You cannot deep condition away heat damage. You have to cut it off and kind of start over in a sense. And that is the worst feeling, especially after you've grown inches, but then it reverts back to natural and it's damaged. You have to cut it off. Okay, 4, you've probably heard before. Be wary of these protective styles. Like, if your scalp is bleeding or every hair is pulling in every which direction when you get braids, or you have to take Advil after an appointment, or you can't lay your head on a pillow because it hurts so much, it's not protective. I don't know who told you it was. They lied to you. It's not protecting anything. Your scalp has trauma and PTSD from that experience, and hairs are being pulled out as you go about your daily life. So it's not protecting anything. It never will be. It never was. Don't be lied to with these protective hairstyles. There's protective hairstyles and then there's protective hairstyles. So do your research and know what's protecting your hair and what's low manipulation and what's pulling out hairs. You can feel it too. When I go get braids, I'm very tender-headed and I feel every ounce of pain. So know what's protecting your hair and what's wasting your time and money in your hair growth process. Number 5, okay, I recently just started implementing this into my hair care routine, but part your hair in different spots every week or every day. I part my hair, I like the middle part. I'm a middle part girly through and through. When my hair is straight, I do a middle part. My hair is curly, I do a middle part. Blow dry, middle part. It's always in a middle part. Now, parting your hair in the same spot over and over can encourage balding in that area. I am guilty of parting my hair in the same spot, and I'm working on it. I'm working on some no part hairstyles and some side part hairstyles. So that's some advice I have to take for myself. But yes, please part your hair in a different spot so that you don't get balding when you're older or right now in your part line. 6, this ties into the moisture. If you're spending hard-earned money to buy hair products through and through, and then going in your bed and laying on a cotton pillowcase with no satin bonnet, no protection of your hair, all of the products, all of the money you spent on those products, thrown down the drain because your hair is not even going to be moisturized. Your hair is going to be dried out with all the friction from the cotton. So make sure you use silk, satin, bonnet, pillowcase, head wrap, do-rag, whatever you need to do to make sure your hair is protected at night. Because if not, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money moisturizing your hair. It's going to be dry the next day. And it is expensive to take care of yourself, but it's well worth the investment. And it does take time. Sometimes I'll be in bed just chilling, not even about to sleep. Next thing you know, I'm ready to sleep and I don't have a bonnet on. That's why I invested in a silk pillowcase so that I can just rest my head whenever I want to and not worry about the breakage. Silk pillowcases are also good for your skin. They're a little bit better for your skin and cause less friction than cotton does. So, fun fact, I got mine at Ross for like $6. Good investment. 7, I learned this from one of my favorite natural hair YouTubers, Issy Meme Deco, or African Beauty. She now goes by Issy Meme Deco. So I'm going to respect her and say Issy Meme Deco. That's her name. But she taught me to condition my hair before I shampoo it. You get the chance to finger detangle and rake through your hair before you apply some abrasive, sometimes drying conditioner to your scalp and to your hair shaft. So conditioning your hair before you shampoo gives a chance to pre-poo and finger detangle. Finger detangle, finger detangle, finger detangle. So that when you get in the shower or you start washing your hair in the sink, you're not sitting there for hours with the water running trying to detangle your hair. Your hair is already prepped and detangled and just ready to make this wash day as short as possible, in and out. 8, be patient. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you besides be patient. You have to be patient. Your hair is not going to grow overnight. Anyone that tells you, oh, grow an inch overnight, they're lying, okay? They're lying. They want you to click their video, and that's okay. Not really, that's miscommunication and that's misinformation. Your hair is not going to grow overnight. Also, be patient with yourself. Don't pick a time when it's high stress, like me, about to be late for school. Don't pick a time where it's high stress to do your hair because you'll find yourself ripping through it, just trying to get finished, taking your brush and ripping through your hair. That's not protecting anything. That's not helping your hair growth journey. That's ripping out unnecessary hairs, ripping out good, healthy hairs. So be patient with your hair and be patient with yourself. Patience is key because it really is not going to happen overnight. It takes a routine, which leads us into 9. Have a routine for your lifestyle. If your lifestyle is crazy, hectic, and busy, don't try to follow someone's routine that's sitting at home all day on their phone making videos. Because you'll find that their 20-step routine and moisture is going to get lost in the sauce in your life. If you're trying to go to the gym, trying to go to church, have your twist out ready for church, and then come back and work, and ma'am, you'll find yourself not doing any routine because you can't keep up with the 20-step routine. So pick a nice 3-step process for you that works for you, that you can do consistently. And that works with anything in life, working out. I'm not a workout guru, so I'm not going to get into that though. Number 10, don't let anyone in your hair. Don't do it. I have horror stories. People cutting my hair wrong, people cutting random layers when I didn't ask for layers. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because these hairstylists will cut off all your progress. And then they want you to pay them for a botched hairstyle or for a botched haircut. So here's what I'm going to say. Just because your hair is uneven, the strands themselves, like uneven, doesn't mean your hair, your ends, or your hair in general is unhealthy. It just means each strand is growing at a different rate than another. But if you look and your ends are split, like a single strand is split, then you need a trim. But when you go to the hair salon, they'll cut off healthy hair just because it's uneven and they want a clean cut, aesthetic, nice look at the bottom. They're cutting your progress away. All your routine, all those tips that you just followed, they're cutting it away. They're cutting all of your progress away. So be wary of who's in your hair, what their intentions are with your hair. If you have a relationship with them, if you've been cut by them before, look at their reviews and take them very, very, very critically. Do not just go to the nearest person to you and say, oh, you're cutting my hair today. No, you're not. You're not cutting my hair today because you're going to mess it up and I'm going to be mad. Okay? Not doing it. That's why I reverted to, I get 1 to 2 trims a year by the same person over and over and over again. Likewise, I'm going to college, so I'm actually going to learn how to dust my hair myself. Dusting is when you take hair shears. Could I have just worn this down, guys? You think I could have pulled that off? I didn't have to. That would have been kind of cute. Never mind. Dusting is when you take hair shears, you go closely to your hair, you look at each hair, and you see which hairs are damaged, whether it be split, heat damage, stretch damage, or single strand knots, and you cut those out by themselves. You don't cut straight across. You're preserving the healthy strands and getting rid of the strands that are not healthy or that need to be trimmed off, versus just taking scissors and clear cutting straight across. So yeah, those are my tips for you as I continue to moisturize my hair. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed talking to you. If you want any more natural hair care tips, tricks, or tutorials, feel free to comment down below and leave a like. My name is Candace Miller and I'll be here for the next one. This is a quick length check. The back of my head goes a little past my boob, or like, I'm on my tiptoes, but what is it called? Like bra strap length. a little past bra strap length. And then the front, I got a bad haircut one time. She tried to do layers and it botched, so it's way shorter. It's like chest. But we move.